You know, fraudsters are everywhere. We got to stop them right now collecting money. But I want to tell the people, in fact, that rate you have said, 400, is a standard. Even in my former constituency, the 400 is a standard. And I want, Mr. Speaker, if you allow me, please, Kenyans, don't pay. Don't pay 400. And any of them, Mr. Speaker, where integrity, professionalism, and high moral ground is required is in the Kenya Defense Forces. Any of our officers who wants to participate in bribery, he has no place in the Kenyan Defense Forces. That we are telling them. They can do it somewhere else. Honorable CNN is the same. I think we will discuss. Please join us at the Ministry of Defense, talk to the leadership. Honorable Elisha, yeah, the same on sub-counties. I think that is a matter which is recurring. Member for Baringo North, yes, in certain situations, we deal with and the Speaker, the member is not here. This is the problem I used to have when I was the leader of majority. That members ask questions even in committees before the answer is said, they leave. So I think good thing is when you ask a question, it's good you listen you wait for the answer.
Absolutely.
Yes. Honorable, my good friend, member for Baringo North, he asked a question and he has disappeared. But our ranking member...
Maybe he has taken my advice seriously and he's gone to the police to report.
Yes, yes, I think he has walked to the nearest police station. The Speaker, I think I have a member for Sigor, yes. Baringo Central, you know, when we have a recruitment center, we recruit from Kenyans. The basic qualification, number one, is an ID card. So we cannot say, you must come from that sub-county or that county. But we cannot say, no, we have to balance divisions. That, I think, is not very tidy for our officers to do. Honorable Kirima, the same thing on sub-counties, which we are going to deal with, and Honorable Said, the same. Mr. Speaker, the common theme, and I think that one I really want to ask members who have not had discussion with our leadership on the sub-counties and why some have been merged. We are ready until before the 28th so that we can resolve those issues.
Thank you. Next question, Mama Zamzam. Your hand has been up in the air throughout. What is the problem?
No, I have a question to Mheshimiwa Waziri. You know, so many people are asking about recruitment. Me, I want to ask about the safety of our soldiers while they are working. Mheshimiwa Waziri, we've seen most of our soldiers dying because of bombs when their cars are moving on top of the bombs. What have you done to make sure that we have vehicles that are bomb-proof so that we can save the lives of our soldiers? And those who died, what are you doing to compensate them? Because we've seen so many families complaining that they have not received any compensation. Thank you, Waziri.
Answer that in 1 minute. We go to the next question.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I want to assure the Member of Parliament for Mombasa that a serious modernization of our military has taken off under this administration, and by the month of November, APCs and high-quality vehicles, armored vehicles, that will protect our forces from the weapon of choice by terrorists, which is IED, will never happen again. And secondly, Mr. Speaker, on the pension and compensation, Speaker, I want to say it here that Kenya Defense Forces have the most robust compensation. If there is anyone who has not been compensated adequately, please write to me and we will answer. Since I took over as a Minister for Defense, one of the principles that I say people will remember for me as the Minister for Defense is to make sure that the rank and the leadership of Kenya Defense Forces reflects the diversity and the communities in our country. Therefore, equitable distribution of slots to counties, sub-counties, and divisions in some places always are computed at the planning phase of the recruitment cycle, and they are based on the following parameters. Number one, national population according to the latest national census. 2, population and demography in each county, sub-county, and in some cases, some divisions. 3, KDF human resource needs on the current manning levels among KDF officers, service members, and constables. 4, current number of officers, service members, and constables from each sub-county. So, Mr. Speaker, we look at holistically the numbers of our human resource in Kenya Defense Forces. And based on that, we will look at the numbers from each sub-county. And based on that, we will create slots for every county, for every sub-county in our country. So, Speaker, sometimes we look at the socio-political variables, rural versus urban, marginalized groups and indigenous groups. Speaker, finally, the recruiting officers are required to submit to the Defense Headquarters daily returns to satisfy the defense leadership that quotas are being enforced. So, Mr. Speaker, for example, in a sub-county in Bungoma County, if the number to be recruited were 8 or 10, Speaker, just like IBC, we have a command center at the Defense Headquarters. On real time, the moment those 7 are recruited, their ID, their names, their age, everything is submitted to make sure that in between, Mr. Speaker, there were many times people were making were using a lot of corruption, where 7 people will go to the recruitment center, they are told you have been taken, and in the evening they are chased away and replaced with other people. Speaker, I really want to assure you, this House, because we are oversighted by the representative of the people. Myself and General Ogola will make sure that the moment the 7 are recruited, our command center at the Defense Headquarters in real time will receive them so that nobody in this recruitment can change anything. And I want the House to take me to charge on that matter.